Hello, everyone. So I'm on a personal quest to try and create peace in this world. I'm doing this as a promise I made to my son to try and help the world for his brothers. I think if we can learn to accept others' perspectives, we can create peace. If you look around, there's an insane amount of division being pushed upon us. Those in power try to constantly divide and conquer us. And it works very well because the majority of society is always fighting and arguing. Everyone is mad because they are being forced to live by someone else's ways. Ultimately, we all just want the freedom to do our own thing and be left alone. The government creates broad laws that take our freedoms in an effort to make everyone the same. If we embrace our individuality and give communities more power to decide their own fate, we would ease the tension. So logically, freedom will create peace. Local communities should be able to decide their own ways of doing things as long as no one is harmed. The world seems like it is in a pretty bad place right now, and I'm just trying to create freedom and peace and do what I can to try and make things better. I decided to start doing philosophical interviews with random people from all walks of life. My hope is that we can all try to peacefully accept someone else's perspective that may not be our own. Just because someone has a different view as us doesn't mean we can't get along. We can just accept their perspective and move on. This world would be pretty boring if we were all the same anyways. I personally really enjoy talking about the deeper things in life and hearing other people's perspectives on life. I can't thank everyone I interview enough for having the courage to do these interviews. You guys are amazing. Please don't comment negatively, as we all have opposing views. I'll be happy to interview anyone, and it takes a lot of courage to do this. My number is 573-286-8316. I want to hear everyone's perspective, from the homeless to the famous and everyone in between. We all have fascinating stories and amazing dreams, and I love hearing all of them. At the end of it, we really aren't that different. So please, just listen to these interviews with an open heart and an open mind. We may not agree on everything by any means, but there's no reason we can't learn to accept others' views and try to create a little peace in this world. Thanks, everyone. Where are you guys from? What do you do?
St. Louis. I'm an audiologist.
Audiologist. All right. My little boy had to have an audiologist. Yeah, he has connectia implant.
A cochlear implant?
Yeah. And you? Where?
I'm a customer success associate with a company in St. Louis, and I basically work in corporate compliance.
Awesome. So what's your favorite song in the whole entire world?
It's hard.
I know. That's always hard for people. That's one of the hardest ones.
Just off the top of my head, I'm going to have to say All Too Well, 10-Minute Version by Taylor Swift.
All right.
This one's really tough. I like kind of random, but I Want to Dance with Somebody.
All right.
Whitney Houston.
All right. Whitney Houston, you said, the original?
I think. Yes.
Oh, awesome. So what's your dream place to visit? If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Right now it's Italy.
Awesome. I love that.
I think mine would be Paris.
Paris?
Yeah.
Paris, awesome. What do you think is your best talent?
Probably just like using the knowledge that I have to help other people with my career.
That's awesome. How about you?
I would say I'm a really good like planner and organizer.
Awesome. If you had a superpower, what would your superpower be?
Probably to teleport because I hate having to drive in the car, so to get from one place like really quickly, that would be cool.
That's fair. Totally fair. How about you?
Mine would definitely be to be invisible.
Invisible. That's a good one. This one is personally my favorite question. Out of all the things you've seen in the world, what's the most unexplained thing that you've ever seen? Whether it's a ghost or an alien or Bigfoot, anything that you can think of that you saw and you don't have any idea what it was. You're just like, what would it be?
I don't know. Maybe just like a shooting star. Like that's kind of crazy to me. Like just like to be in like one place in one moment and one time and see that happen is kind of crazy.
Right. That's fair. How about you? Do you have anything that's just absolutely unexplained where you're like, I don't know, what that was?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. You can absolutely. You can pass on any of these questions, so feel free to pass. I should have said that at the beginning. I'm so sorry. No, you're totally good. So, what's one thing you would do to help the world? If you could do anything to help the world and just magically be like, boom, I snapped my fingers, I did whatever I could. What would be that thing?
It would definitely be to end cancer. Like, it's just like the older I get, like the more people I know that are affected by it. It's just like one of those things where it's like the healthcare, especially in this country, it just seems as though like there's not enough preventative care for that, and like people often have to catch it too late. So if I could like get rid of that, that would be like what I would want to do.
Beautiful perspective. Beautiful perspective.
I think mine would be to end like hate. Just to end hate with everybody. To erase that from everybody's minds. So that hate wasn't allowed or felt by anybody.
Beautiful perspective. Beautiful, beautiful. So what are your thoughts on the federal government? And once again, you can skip any questions if you want, but just what are your thoughts? Just broad. It doesn't have to be too specific, but
I don't have too many opinions. I probably am not like educated enough about it to like really speak on it too much. But I feel like us as a country could be doing more. I know that we have all the resources to be doing more, and I feel like we aren't doing enough. So that's probably all I can say about it. But yeah, I feel like more could be done.
Yeah, piggybacking off of that, pretty much the same, feel the same way. Feel like it's a pretty sad time for us, just with the upcoming, options we have for the election. And
that's fair.
Yeah.
I the same though, don't know like too much, can't speak too much on it, but from what I see, it's not really good right now.
Right. Well, I appreciate you guys' honesty, and I'm sorry if I cracked a smile there. Your buddy behind me, you guys just cracking me up. He was definitely photobombing
Oh
me.
my God.
It's gonna be great. I'm sorry. All right, so continuing on, where do you think we came from? Just in general, where do you think we came from?
God, I believe that, and I believe that we are all created by God, and I came from my parents, but I do think God had like a part in that creation.
Right.
Same here. Sexy.
Awesome.
Sorry.
No, that's great. That's great. No, I understand completely. So we got 3 more questions here. What do you think is the meaning or purpose of life?
To leave this place better than you found it. Just to do what you can to just like create, even if it's just like an ounce of good, just to like do good in whatever way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Again, some of the same, and then to add to that, also I think everybody has a purpose, so to figure out what your purpose is and to live life to your fullest purpose and do as much good as you can.
That's awesome. Beautiful perspective. So what does freedom mean to you?
Freedom to me means like taking all of your education and your perspective and like doing with that what you will with knowing like what the consequences of that might be.
That's fair. That's fair.
I would say living your life however you please, as long as you are not affecting like the safety of others.
Right. As long as you're not hurting anybody.
Right,
You're free
right.
to do your own thing and
Yeah.
just be left alone.
Right.
Beautiful. I have the same perspective. It's great. All right. The very last question here for you ladies. What is the best piece of advice that you want to give to the world about today?
I would say just to live life peacefully with love, keep like a positive like mindset, and just to focus on yourself, not to focus on like others and get like worked up on what others people are doing, but just to like focus on you and just like spread your love and peace to others.
Yeah, same. Worry about yourself, and it's easy to compare, but to try to just focus on your journey and what makes you happy.
Well, that's beautiful. Thank you, ladies, so much. And like I said, I'm trying to open up everybody's minds a little bit to different points of views and perspectives in this world. Just trying to create peace. And everybody always seems so divided, and they're always trying to divide us. And I think that we just need to be a little more connected and listen to somebody else's perspective and be like, that's their perspective. I may not feel the same, but they can go on and do their own thing. And I really appreciate you ladies so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.